Celebrities in the Illuminati. In case you didn't know, almost every celebrity you know sold their soul. Now, if you didn't know this already, you really gotta wake up. It's 2021. But do y'all know how did they sell their soul? If you don't know already, this world is ran by the elites, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, whatever you want to call them. They are in control of everything in this world. So to get big, you have to be with them. It's 3 things you can do to sell your soul. In this video, I'm about to talk about one, and that's blood sacrifice. We all know about the baby, right? The same day the baby went platinum was the same day his dad died. Now, this had to be the most obvious sacrifice ever. Y'all always say people die all the time. That don't mean it's a sacrifice. I'm assuming it's just a coincidence that all these rappers' loved ones die around the time they start blowing up. I was waiting on this one. I was watching him waiting on somebody around him to die. Then his brother dies around the time he blows up. Hear what Quando Rondo had to say about it.
In this industry to get some meals, you gotta get it rolling. But I'm way too solid for real to sacrifice.
Celebrities in the Illuminati part 2. Alright, part 1 I talked about how it's multiple ways you can sell your soul. Last video was about the blood sacrifice, this video is about the gay ritual. Now you'll be surprised, but 90% of the hip hop community is homosexual. Rappers that you would never expect to be gay literally got for their fame. Take a look at this clip right here.
They're owned by gay. I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip hop. This is a fucking gay mafia, my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They are in power.
Celebrities in the Illuminati part 3. Alright, part 2 I talked about how most of the rappers we know is actually gay. They had to get raped for fame, and I'm about to tell y'all why. Most of the elites in this world is not human, or they're just a body filled with a demonic spirit. So if you want to get top tier, you have to get by that demonic spirit, or you have to have sex with a demonic spirit. Either way, once you have sex with that spirit, it's able to take over your body. Y'all seen Get Out before? That's a good concept. And that's why you see so many celebrities having alter egos, like Sasha Fierce for Beyonce, or Melvin for YNW Melly. Better yet, just take a list of all the people that has alter egos. These demons mostly possess their body on stage, because that's when they're getting the most energy from the crowd. So half the time you see celebrities on stage, it's not even them performing. I'm gonna try to take a look at this video. What do you mean you let an alien take over your body? But reptilians and shit are a conspiracy, right? Better yet, take a look at Beyonce's eyes. And this ain't nothing compared to what I'm about to show y'all. Follow for part 4. Celebrities in the Illuminati part 4. Now, a lot of people say you can't sell your soul. And that's true, but when you enter the Illuminati, you have to enter a foster bargain. A foster bargain is when you do something you don't want to in exchange for fame, power, or success. And when these celebrities do something gay or sacrifice their loved one, it puts them in a low vibrational state that makes them sad for the rest of their life. So it's like you sold a piece of your soul. Because when you're in that low vibrational state your whole life, you get reincarnated. And then these celebrities gotta take so many drugs to cope with themselves after what they did. Now, in case you didn't know, it's another way you can sell your soul. Public humiliation. Half of the humiliating and embarrassing stuff that these celebrities did, they didn't even do. Y'all know I fuck with YoungBoy heavy. But bro, he actually doesn't have herpes. That was just a humiliation ritual. Chris Brown and Rihanna. Chris Brown didn't actually beat up Rihanna. That was just his ritual. The Illuminati has been here since before we was even born, this entire generation. You have to really prove yourself worthy of joining the Illuminati. Even if that means selling a piece of your soul by doing something you don't want to do at all. Everybody remember this from Kid Cudi? Humiliation ritual. You already know what happened to Tory Lanez. My time running out. Follow for part 5.
Your ultimate goal is to be famous, and you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
That's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music. Yeah. But it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil. Well, needless to say, sold my soul. I swear, Lucifer. I sold my soul to the devil.
Why is your hand over your eye?
Because I'm a devil worshiper. What are you talking about?
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me, and he says the things that I don't want to say. He threatens to beat people, and he's violent.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
With the chief commander, and in this earth and in the world we can't see.
MK Ultra. Now, before you say this is a conspiracy, you can find actual documents of the MK Ultra. If you watch my last video, I talked about how celebrities share their lives with demons. The movie Get Out was based on the MK Ultra. These demons can take over their bodies like that. These celebrities and newscasters and people in Hollywood are under mind control. Take a look at these clips.
You know, I have amazing teammates. You know, guys like Draymond,
So it was a lot of fun. Let's get started. Our first caress.
Be the musical stylings of Victor Oladipo, who is the reigning 2-time champion of the All-Star Weekend player talent show.
you are talented. I give you a little credit on that. A lot of credit.
Eminem. Now, in my previous videos, I talked about how these celebrities get raped for fame. They do that so these demonic spirits and these elites can be sexually transmitted in their bodies. Now, listen to this clip of Eminem admitting that he shares body with spirits.
Let me guide you.
Fuck you, die, you son of a bitch!
Put the gun down.
Bye-bye! Okay, I'm still alive.
So am I too. You can't kill a spirit even if you try to. Soul to soul to me. Need I remind you? Remember that night you pray to God you give anything to get a record deal? With Ray signed you. This is what you wanted your whole life. Also right. Look at this house. Look at these cars. They're so nice. Oh, but you didn't know they has a price too. It's just now seeing the
Clones. They already know I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I speak facts. If y'all say cloning is a conspiracy, just look how they've been doing it to animals this whole time. And not only that, the first clone baby was in 2004. They even say how they successfully brought to life 14 human clones. The elites been having technology underground that we didn't even see yet. So they had this cloning technology years before 2004. So every time we say a rapper got cloned, y'all say it's a conspiracy. Bro, look at her eyes. You can't tell me it's a soul behind them eyes. Before these celebrities get cloned, they get thrown in jail or go away for a while. Hey, y'all know Gucci Mane, right? Just please tell me how is this possible? How is a grown-ass man hitting puberty in the middle of his 30s? Y'all would deny anything. You can't sit here and tell me that's the same person. Now, Kodak Black. We all know about Kodak Black. So y'all gonna sit here and tell me if the guy just showed and this guy's the same person? Now you see what we mean by sleep, right? You can't see through this. You think it's normal. These grown-ass men are not hitting puberty. Just when does puberty change your whole facial structure? Follow for part 2. 6ix9ine. Nobody heard anything about 6ix9ine within the last year. A couple days ago, he released a comeback trailer. I want y'all to see this. Don't know what that could mean, stay until the end of this video. In case you didn't know about this or don't believe me, there has already been documented human cloning since 2002. It was only when it was published. They still had to make it, they had to test it out, they had to even get the idea to make a clone in the first place. They had the technology to clone another human for over 20 years. There's already been multiple animals that have been cloned. You might be thinking, why would they want to clone people? Y'all know about the celebrities of the world, right? How they be having millions, just rich as hell on top of the world? Because they're being controlled by the rich elites of the world to put them in that position. The elites of the world are not good people. Think about how they have all the money in the world. They did everything they wanted to do years ago. They're just bored and old now. What do you think they live for? They live for blood, sacrifices, evil shit. The only thing that makes them happy. A lot of y'all don't know about the industry. Once you get in the industry, you're not a puppet. Now that you see what really goes on in the industry, you can't use your voice now and tell everybody. You can't expose the truth about the industry because if you do, you get killed and cloned. This is what happened to 6ix9ine. Watch this video.
I bet you there's rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged.
Video in the past telling y'all how 6ix9ine got cloned. He comes back with this trailer of his old self being drowned and his new self rising. Let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. Did NBA YoungBoy get cloned? Now y'all been begging me to make this video. NBA YoungBoy just got locked up this year like around April. A lot of people think he's a clone because he looks different. He's been doing things like wearing makeup. What y'all gotta understand is, number one, he's going to look different if he's been locked up for 7 months. Y'all gotta be realistic. This is what he looked like when he first went into jail. 7 months later, I'm not surprised that he looks like this. What y'all can't be doing is just throwing that clone word around just loosely. That's why people look at us like crazy conspiracy theorists because we just call anybody clones without any proof. But I'm about to give y'all both sides on how he could be a clone or how he could not be a clone. Because I don't put nothing past this industry. This industry is really fucked up. You about to see. So if you don't believe in this shit, just watch to the end of this video. How him wearing makeup and doing this shit has nothing to do with him being a clone. Clones are spliced from your DNA. It shares the same memories and the same thoughts as you. A clone wouldn't be doing anything different than what you already do. So stop saying he's a clone for wearing makeup. Another reason why he might not be a clone. There's been a lot of updated pictures of him inside jail around other people. Unlike other suspected clones, this was the only updated picture of Kodak in jail. You see how he looked completely different from when he first went in there. Then he just came home and popped out like this. Bro, y'all love to say we reaching and shit, right? But y'all can't even see where we coming from just a little bit. I don't find this suspicious at all. It's not like it's just one person. It's multiple rappers. YK Osiris, for example. He was on live exposing the industry like every day. And he gets locked up and thrown in jail. You ain't see no updated pictures of him in jail. Then he comes back looking completely different. Y'all seen this video, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You can find it on my RellChosen account. Back to YB. These are the reasons why he might be a clone. Take a look at this music video clip. Why is he in the cloning facility? And this right here is resembling DNA. See, all these music videos be having meaning. We just miss them and listen to the music. That's not the only one either. Look at Megan Thee Stallion. Music video with her getting cloned. Am I reaching or is this shit falling into my lap? Just so y'all know, they have been cloning people since 2002. Way before that, but that's when they just published it. I should already know that this clip was coming. Why is he talking about sacrificing his child in 2020? We all gonna die. Like, come on, just be realistic. Even if you don't believe in this shit. Why would he just say that randomly? That was 2017. Why would he just say a random date like 2020 and say we all gonna die? A lot of people died last year. That was very specific. I know everybody talk about sacrifices in the Illuminati and shit, right? So he just for no reason said won't sacrifice my child. That just goes back to rappers exposing the industry and them having to deal with the consequences. Just like Kodak.
If you got weather control, what the hell you think Hurricane Hard or something? The wind ain't got no name, what the hell you think Hurricane Hard or something? You people control the rain, you people digging boxes.
And mind you, Donald Trump pardoned him from prison out of everybody. I still think these rappers not getting cloned. When it comes to YB, I can't say he is or he isn't. Let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. Do people really think that celebrities be getting cloned? Bro, do y'all not know that it's normal for a grown-ass man to hit puberty in jail then come out looking completely different? Going in jail looking like this, then come out a year later looking like this, bro, that shit is completely normal. Like, bro, they not getting cloned. They just be working out. That's why every single feature is different. That's why every single person that goes to jail makes a transformation like this. Not only rappers. Like, why would the people in power, the top elites, the people that loves to control want to control rappers? Why would they want to control the people with the most influence over the entire world? Not like they have enough technology to do that shit. It's not like they have enough technology to make fucking robots. It's not like the people in power have enough technology to put chips in humans' brains. And then y'all be acting like they be making movies about this shit or something. Now, I understand if they like put it in our face or something to make fun of us, or if there was an actual document of the first human clone. This is not, I'm gonna just have to call this shit conspiracy. Just like this conspiracy theory rapper that explained everything.
The Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers, but the artists in prison to silence their vision, genetic copies going home after.
And you got conspiracy theory rappers that's in the industry talking about this shit. Y'all gotta chill with these conspiracies, man. The elites of this world is not that rich and not that advanced in technology. But I love y'all. Young Dolph. Y'all should already know this was coming. Now, first off, rest in peace, Young Dolph. I don't know if this was a sacrifice or anything, but I'm about to just give y'all some things to think about. Now, we know a couple months ago, Young Dolph dropped this unique album cover for a project. It was called Paper Route Illuminati. You can't provide for your family without money. You can't make money without sacrifices. The video ain't about that, though. That's just for everybody who think that every single thing is a conspiracy. I really don't be believing that these rappers are in the Illuminati. They are puppets. They get paid millions to rap. Getting millions just by doing what they love. Y'all think it's no downside. Just watch my last video about the Illuminati. I found this a little interesting. Young Dolph was signed to Empire Records, died November 17th, 2021. I remember King Von, who died, signed to Empire Records and died November 6th, 2020. I remember Mo3, signed to Empire Records and died November 11th, 2020. It's crazy how they all own their masters. I told y'all these labels don't like when these artists get their masters. Like I said, I don't know if this was a sacrifice or anything. This shit is just a little weird to me. They all died in November, all signed to the same label. And why do they have the same ring? Same 5-point star ring. Just something to think about, bro. Wake up. I love y'all. Travis Scott. I wasn't even planning on making no video today, but y'all just kept sending me this and kept telling me to talk about it, so here we go. Now, Travis Scott just had a festival where a lot of people died and said they couldn't see and couldn't breathe. They said they felt like they was in hell, and the whole thing do look demonic. For all you who don't know, there is a deeper meaning behind everything that happens in this world. It's way deeper than people just dying at a concert. Now, back to Travis Scott. Y'all remember his big own Fortnite event? His own McDonald's burger that he made $20 million off of? He has his own shoe. Alright, for all the people who don't know, the only way you can get big in this world and to do shit like that is to do rituals and sacrifices. People who run this world is very evil. They have all the money in the world. They don't have shit to bring them happiness. The only thing that makes them happy is to control other people. Sin, death, suffering. That's all these elites live for. You think Travis Scott making $20 million off burgers without even doing nothing? Getting free video game events? He getting millions of dollars from all this shit, and you think he not just losing nothing? Oh, he have big rituals and sacrifices to do. And it looked like he just did it after that concert. Now he getting his shows canceled. Nobody about to book him no more. Everybody removing his songs off his playlist. The elites knew this shit was about to happen. They don't care. They already got his money off of him. Now Travis got to deal with the aftermath of his rituals. And it's crazy because y'all probably blaming Travis. Do you think Travis Scott made this evil ass shit? Do you think he made this evil ass shit? Do you think he got Photoshopped? Do you think he know how to build this demonic ass stage? Do you think a human with a heart that just makes music would just watch somebody die at his own concert? Y'all think he don't really care about y'all? People that's above him that's making him do this shit. He is a puppet. He sold his soul. He's doing what he has to do. He don't control his life no more. So no, he can't act like he's about to help you because he knows this is about to happen. He knows he has to do this. He has to keep the show going. He's just a puppet. Follow for more. I love y'all. Now let's talk about LeBron James. Now before we get into this video, if you're a little kid and you're a LeBron fan or whatever, you don't know how the elites of this world work, then just leave this video now. Better not see any of y'all in the comments because I already told y'all to leave. TikTok, this is just a conspiracy. I'm not violating no guidelines. Please don't delete the video. A conspiracy. Now, we already know that LeBron is an Illuminati. A lot of pictures of him showing symbolism. It's like the rest of the celebrities in Hollywood. There's really no denying this. It's so fucking obvious. According to y'all logic, this should be coincidence. Okay. Anyways, this is a former WNBA star by the name of Cappie Pondester. She was missing for 2 years. After she got found, she went to Instagram Live and told everybody what happened. There's a lot of people not believing her. Take a look at this video. Let me know what y'all think.
I do not know LeBron James. That nigga's a trafficker, my nigga. He's a trafficker. He's a trafficker. He trafficked women in real time. That nigga stole all my money out of my bank account.
Now, a lot of y'all might be thinking, why would LeBron do that? LeBron don't need money. LeBron wouldn't sex traffic women. He's too big. But as you see, there's an average of 600,000 women that go missing every year. So up to 800,000 kids go missing per year. And that's just America alone. Regular people aren't just kidnapping all these people. At least of this world, the people in Hollywood, celebrities, they're all running sex trafficking operations. I can't say too much on here, but if you know, you know. You might be thinking, why would he take her money? What you should be thinking is, why would she say that if she was lying? She know people wouldn't believe that. Actually think about that. If she was trying to lie and get money or do whatever she has to do, why would she use that lie to get money or whatever? The reason why she said that is because they actually do shit like that. They drain your bank account. Because then you can't make no moves. You can't do nothing without money. So why wouldn't he do that? It probably wasn't him himself. It was most likely the elites that own the banks. And we all know if you make money, you're on top of the world. You don't need money. So who makes money? The Illuminati. Let me guess, it's still a conspiracy? Look at that symbol. Why is a conspiracy group on the dollar bill? Why is LeBron throwing up hand symbols that represent that sign? You know what I think? I honestly think this makes logical sense to anybody. I think it's some people that work for the government that actually comment on these videos disagreeing with everything. Because there's no possible way somebody is that dumb that they can just deny this whole video. But people still do it. And I got a feeling that the elites got puppets that watch videos like this that comment on it, calling it fake and all this shit. Because I already told y'all how comments can change your perception on the video. If you watch this video, go into the comments and you see somebody say cap or whatever and you like it, make you feel better about the video, make you feel like it's fake now. But anybody with actual logical sense knows that this shit is real. A real conspiracy, TikTok. But I love y'all. Lisa left out Lopez. I ain't gonna lie, doing research on her to make this video kind of fucked me up. She knew so much and was so wise. The elites killed her off just like they did everybody else who woke up to this fucking world. Take a look at this clip and why she think that Tupac died.
Did we actually lose Tupac?
Out of the universe, there's 100%. 85%, you know, they don't know what's going on. 5% do want to tell everybody, and then there's the 10% who do, and they don't want the other 85% to know. I think he was part of that 5%. I think everyone is sent here on a mission to find themselves and find out what their purpose is and to fulfill it.
Basically, what she was saying is it's 5% of the population who's woke, and Pop was one of that 5%, and that's why he got killed off. See how she said it's 10% that don't want the rest of the world to know what's going on? He's talking about these fucking elites trying to stop the 5% from waking up to 85%. Now take a look at this. He talked about how Lisa flew down to the Honduras to get away from all the fame and recuperate with a vegetarian diet and spiritual regimen of numerology, astrology, and superstition. Why did she go down to the Honduras? According to the list, Lopez frequently went to the Honduras to do cleanses under the guidance of Dr. Sebi. He was very close with Dr. Sebi and learned a lot from him. If you don't know Dr. Sebi, he's a herbalist that found the cure to all diseases. Now take a look at this. Lisa Left Eye Lopez has spent the last month in Honduras working on a multitude of projects. Clothing line, a new solo project, and a book about her colorful and sometimes troubled life. Guess what? She died before she was able to write the final chapter. They said she died from a fucking traffic collision. Or maybe she was about to say something in that book that they didn't want her to get out. She just happens to die on her way back. Now take a look at this video.
A thought, just a thought form can manifest itself into physical form. You know, so it's all about believing in yourself, believing in what you do, being able to see it, knowing how to get there, living it, and trust me, it'll happen. Ask and ye shall receive.
You see how wise she was? Talking about manifestation, always was saying some spiritual stuff in her vlogs and her videos. This is going over everybody's head. These celebrities be speaking out and dying for no reason because y'all still be asleep. Then y'all can open your eyes and see this shit. Same thing with XXX and Tashian.
You have to put the mind into what you want to put the mind into. If you believe in something, you can achieve it.
They killed him off too. Well, follow for more. XXX and Tashian. First I want to say RPX. X was very intelligent and very woke, and that's the reason why he died. He was way above his time and at least wasn't having that. Just take a look on how woke he was.
It's power. They don't want you to have knowledge at this point in time. That's why the New World Order is here. That's why they have all these fucking distractions to keep you from enlightening yourself. Self-enlightenment is the key. I can't say too much. I won't say too much. Right. To get myself in some shit.
Slavery is not physical anymore. It's mental. As far as the New World Order has come in the shape of electronics. You know what I'm saying? Taking away your mind from what you want to apply it to. Your mind is but a magnet to what you want. You know what I'm saying? The law of attraction, like all the laws of the universe. I study all the laws of the universe.
Everybody will get a death that is deserving. Everybody will get a life that is deserving. Everybody, you will get what the fuck you deserve. Karma. Point blank period.
Y'all see why they killed him now? I ran out of time, so wait for part 2. Freemasons part 1. Now, if you don't know about Freemasons, they are extensions of the Illuminati. They are the part of the ones who run this world. Now, before y'all say that's not true, my granddad was a Freemason. My uncle was a Freemason. The top tier in Freemasons is 33 degree, and the elites of this world is part of the 33 degree. Watch my Who is God video. I talked about how it was 33 circles that birthed the universe. And you see this 6-point star right here? That symbolizes the flower of life. But they reversed it and made it the Star of David. Look how much Freemasons use symbolism and put it in our face. And we all know whoever makes money doesn't need money. That means they're on top of the world. And there's symbolism on the dollar bill too. A lot of celebrities in Hollywood are Freemasons also. They do sacrifices and rituals to get higher ranks. They even put symbolism in TV shows.
They're all covered with filthy germs, aren't they, Smithies?
Why, what do you mean, sir?
Freemasons run the country.
Now take a look at this ex-Freemason exposing Freemasonry.
Illuminati.
Illuminati, okay.
Right.
Does that have to do with
Oh, yeah, you have to be a Freemason to be there. All the presidents were Freemasons. Okay. A small portion weren't. But they were.
Let's talk about The Simpsons. Everybody knows that The Simpsons is a TV show that's known for predicting things. Predicted Trump getting elected. Predicted the Capitol riot that happened last year. Even predicted 9/11. I don't care what nobody say, none of this shit is a coincidence. What if I told y'all they're not predicting anything? They're just showing us the plans that they have for us in the future. Let me show y'all something. Creator of The Simpsons, Matt Groening, is a Freemason. If you don't know, the top elites in Freemasonry runs the world. Top degree in Freemasonry is 33. Everybody in that 33 ranking is a part of the elites that run this world. Favorite athletes is Freemasons, rappers. See the signature Freemason checker floor? You find rappers using it in music videos, TV shows, movies. Y'all remember the TV show Squid Game? They use this floor for that. Not only that, look at this. Freemasons are even behind the apps we use. I want you to pause it right here and tell me that everything I just showed in this video was a coincidence. Now let's keep going. Not only is the creator of Freemason, only they put subliminal Freemason things in the show. 3 cent store out of every number. They even told y'all in the show.
Filthy germs, aren't they, Smithies?
Why, what do you mean, sir?
Freemasons run the country.
Freemasons run the country. Putting everything in y'all face. Literally telling y'all everything that's gonna happen inside this show that y'all know predicts things. Don't think Freemasons are behind this? Think everything has been planned out before we was born? Think about this. I love y'all. Alright, let's talk about Squid Game. If everybody that's new to my page, all I do is talk about the truth behind things and the deeper meaning behind things. So don't just think I'm trying to make a conspiracy out of everything, even though everything does have a deeper meaning behind it. But anyway, if you don't know what Squid Game is, it's like the #1 show in the world right now. #1 in 90 countries. So don't you think it's a deeper meaning behind that show? You're just watching it. You're just entertained by it. But imagine the person that actually thought to make that show. What went through his head when he was making that show? Where did he get the ideas from? Now, before we get any deeper, just take a look at this. Now, I want y'all to peep this. That looks like a Freemason symbol. The only reason why he was doing this is because he was missing fingers and they told him to put his hands in his pocket so he wouldn't show weakness. The thing is, why would you add that scene in there? Him having missing fingers had no significance to nothing but that scene. And what about this guy? I'm pretty sure his finger's not missing. Is his finger missing too? No, it's literally all symbolism. You not understand that the people that run this world are behind everything? All these big songs that be blowing up, all these big movies that be blowing up, all this shit is controlled by them. You can't get big in their world unless you're with them. I want y'all to sit here and tell me that this is just all a coincidence. This is all a coincidence. This is all in a coincidence. This is all a coincidence. This is all a coincidence. See, at this point, y'all are choosing to be asleep. They're telling y'all, y'all the only ones that don't want to accept it. This world is not what you think it is. We are being controlled right now. They literally put everything in our faces. This is the Squid Game's VIPs. This is the Rothschild's party. Mind you, #1 in the world, blew up out of nowhere. You think nobody's behind this? This random ass, crazy ass idea for a TV show. You don't think they actually doing this shit? If you seen this scene, you know that he was making a lot of sense. He was just too descriptive. He was not lying at all. He was basically saying how money can't buy happiness and these billionaires just can't keep buying things to make them happy. Eventually, death is the only thing that brings them excitement. They can buy anything they want. They have everything they want. They're old as fuck. They're bored. These elites really do shit like this. This is not the only time they put truth in y'all face. Wake up and see this shit for what it is. I love y'all. Alright, we need to talk about this. NLE Choppa. I made a video about this on my other account, but I feel like it got slept on and a lot more people need to hear about this shit. If you don't know NLE Choppa, he's a 19-year-old Memphis rapper who's known for his drill music. He was going through a lot 2020, even brought up taking his life at the end of the year. Then he ended up finding himself and having a whole spiritual awakening. He started changing up his music, rapping about nothing but knowledge and positivity and peace. He started tweeting every day trying to spread knowledge and wake people up. He was on there talking about the chakras, talking about fasting, talking about the agenda behind this risk. Every day he was just spreading more and more knowledge. Then he gets locked up and thrown in jail. He even said he got set up. What does that tell you? They're trying to keep him silenced. After he got released from jail, he ain't dropped not one spiritual song. He went right back to drill music. It's crazy because before that, he said that his gangster rapping and violent lyrics days are over. You can tell he genuinely wanted to make music about positivity and knowledge. All of a sudden, he gets locked up and now we don't get no spiritual music. We don't even make tweets speaking out no more. He used to do that shit every single day. But that should tell y'all that they scared him or did something to him in prison that made him stop wanting to speak out. Now the most he does is promote his herbs. Now I know it's a lot more shit he want to say and do but can't. You gotta open your eyes and see this shit. This shit is real. I love y'all. Lil Uzi Vert. We already know that Lil Uzi Vert on that satanic shit. I want y'all to think about something. Everybody knows how Lil Uzi worshiped the devil and sold his soul and shit, but y'all not thinking about this. Why is a devil worshiper such a nice and cool person? Devil is nothing but evil, all bad, all that shit, right? So when you expect him to be some evil, dark, demonic ass person, Lil Uzi cool as fuck. That's because these people are not actually selling their souls to the devil. The devil is not real. The devil, the evil, is just symbolic. Symbolic to low vibrational energy. Don't you think if he was working for the devil that you believe in, he will be way worse of a person? But instead, it's just like he's filled with good vibes, good vibration. Only on this devil satanic shit is because that label is making him push it. These rappers actually care about the devil. They're not evil. They just want money and want to rap, do something that they love. When you sign that contract, you sign your rights away. You're now own. You're a puppet. You have to do whatever they say. You can't do what you want to do no more. You have to follow by their rules now. You're own. So it's like you selling your soul. Take a look at this video and see what I'm talking about.
I got in trouble for this shit.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Heavy.
With who? You don't want to talk about it?
Heavy.
You?
Yo.
Oh.
Heavy. This heavy. Let's get ready.
He was just chilling on the stream with Aiden, but they called him probably saying some scary shit that scared him and fucked his mood up. He was all happy and in a good mood, but after that, it was like he was just a whole different person. Like he had to face reality again. His whole mood changed. He was in that stream, you know what I'm talking about. See, I don't even like Lil Uzi music, but he's just such a good person that I fuck with him a lot. You know how Uzi is? Do you think that he the type that just worships evil? He gives back to his fans all the time. Don't be acting Hollywood. He be sending out good vibes. It should make y'all rethink this devil and selling your soul shit. It's not literal. I love y'all. Alright, we gotta talk about this. You all heard about the recent school shooting in Buffalo that left 10 dead and 3 wounded? Said it was a racially motivated hate crime. So another tragic story that got everybody depressed, sad, and angry. What's happened recently? We got Lil Key, dead at 24. Got everybody so sad. Thug and Gunna just got locked up around all the time that this is happening. All these years they was getting indicted, they chose to come and get them around this time. It's crazy how these 3 stories are the main stories that's taking up the whole media. All of a sudden the media is just getting overwhelmed with sad information. The coincidence that all of this is happening around the rare super flower blood moon lunar eclipse. Y'all don't understand how this astrology shit works. The people that control this world and control the media does. They feed off our low vibrations. They feed off our sadness, our anger, our fear. That's how they survive. They understand how the moon and astrology affects us. They know when to push some sad shit on the news. They know that all they have to do is just involve race in anything and then all the black people is angry. They know when to do celebrity deaths. Y'all think it just be times out the year where random bad shit just happens to us out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere, it's because of astrology, the shit that we don't be seeing. Because we're so distracted, the media controls your life. Ask y'all a question, what happened to COVID? See how once the media stop talking about something, everybody forgets about it? Media is energy harvesting, they control your emotions. You know all they have to do is just put a sad story out and got everybody sad behind the phone. Off a celebrity or have a police officer shoot a black person, now everybody's mad, angry, protesting, giving all that energy out. Who do y'all think all that energy is going to? Y'all think the world is just mainly always bad and just something negative happening? Who do y'all think is behind all this shit? You don't have to believe me at all. What do I know? Stay happy. I love y'all. Alright, so the streamer Castanet just did something very dangerous. I'm not talking about him quote unquote inciting a riot or having a whole bunch of people meet up at one spot for a giveaway. I'm talking about him showing the people in power his actual influence. Now the people who runs this world wants to keep everybody under control. They want to control the people with their own influence so they can be on their side. They don't like when people have their own money, power, and influence because they can do things that go against their agenda. So what Castanet just did is show them how powerful his influence really is. Imagine if he wanted to speak up against the government or something and have his own movement and now all these people are going against them. And their own police cannot control this shit. Now him and another streamer, Duke Dennis, is now getting arrested for trying to have a nice giveaway. I hope everything turns out for the better, but he definitely got on the elite's radar with this one. But I love y'all. I told y'all that Doja Cat has just been trolling y'all. Doja Cat has been pushing this new demonic image, and I want to let y'all know that she's very aware of what she's doing. Now, we all know about the celebrities and the Illuminati. I'm not even saying that she's not on that side, but most of the stuff that she's doing is off the strength of her own self. She's not being pushed to do this. After her Illuminati themed party, she's just been turning up with the symbolism and all the demonic shit. Doing the black eye symbolism, changing her profile picture to a beast demon, dressing up like this. She has been promoting this evil and dark shit more than fucking Drake. If you really open-minded and not only just a conspiracy theorist that just read into conspiracies all day, you can tell when something is just off about the symbolism. Like, this is dead in our face. Why? Maybe because the shit that she's doing just made her break the record for the most streams in a single day for a female rap song in Spotify history. She knows exactly what she's doing, and that's why I don't look into shit like this no more. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been big on talking about celebrities, the Illuminati, symbolism, all this bullshit. As I grew and learned more, I realized that this does not even matter. The more I elevated in consciousness and learned about life and myself, I realized that this has nothing to do with me or anybody. It's nothing more than a distraction in itself. I really just gave this girl the most streams in Spotify history for a female artist, all because y'all are so invested in shit like this. It's working. The shit that she's doing is working. What really made me start looking at all this Illuminati stuff different is when I started to quote unquote blow up and people thought that I'm in the Illuminati. Being dead ass serious, making posts like this. Mind you, all I got is some followers, but the fact that people research so much into this Illuminati conspiracy theory bullshit, they're no longer open-minded. They can't think for themselves. They just take shit like this like, okay, he's automatically Illuminati. Then I realized like, bro, I can't be mad. I was doing the exact same thing. That's why I just don't care no more. Because say that Doja Cat was never in the Illuminati, but she just made the most money that she ever made from a song in her entire life for acting like that she was. Because all y'all fed into it. Focus on yourself. Who gives a fuck about what any of these people are doing with their life? And like I said, I was in your shoes. Part 4 means I was always invested into this shit. Being a little ass kid, researching shit about the Illuminati. Shit doesn't matter, bro. I love y'all. Alright, so the government just confirmed that aliens exist, and this is why nobody gives a fuck. Now, ever since we were kids, the government has been using what's called predictive programming on us. They put the truth of what's really going on in movies and TV shows so we could subconsciously accept it as normal. We've been hearing about aliens our whole life, so now when they confirm it, it's like, okay, who cares? And they are doing the exact same thing with robots. Our whole life, we've always been hearing about robots for the future, always been seeing movies about robots, shows about robots. And now, every other day, they coming out with some new AI shit, and it's just normal to us. They got robot waiters in some restaurants. A whole company that will pay you $200,000 to put your face on the robot. Like, what is going on here? I thought this shit was a conspiracy for the future. Like, all conspiracies are getting confirmed now, and it's just normal to everybody. Remember when the Illuminati was a conspiracy? They put that symbol in so many shows and movies that now we just look at that symbol as a regular symbol. Mostly always in kid shows so we can grow up to think that it's normal. That's how they subconsciously program us. We don't even think twice about it. They can put it on the dollar bill and we just looking at it as normal. You know exactly what they are doing. You know how everybody think that the Simpsons be predicting shit? Don't predict anything. They just show us what they already got planned. 31 times the Fox comedy successfully predicted the future. I know one time, lucky coincidence, maybe twice. 31 fucking times. Everything has been planned. They just want us to subconsciously accept everything. Follow for more. I love y'all. Let's talk about Chris Brown. Now, Chris Brown just made a post saying, I know this is hella random, but do not fall for the fake UFO, UAP, false flags. Extraterrestrials has been visiting us for a long time, and some live amongst us. You can pause it and read the rest. Now, he's saying that because the news just came out and said that they shot down 3 UFOs. Now, he might be onto something because the government would not let us know if there was an actual UFO in the sky. It's 2023. We all know aliens exist, and the government been knew, so why would they just now start talking about UFOs all of a sudden? And how does Chris Brown know so much about aliens? Chris Brown has been known to always be talking about aliens and extraterrestrials. One of his album covers had a whole bunch of extraterrestrial stuff in it, and then he makes another one but replaces his face with an actual alien. And if you haven't seen this already, take a look at this clip of him saying that he's an alien.
Do you think you ever been abducted?
Hell no.
You think you ever seen anything that looked different? Why do you believe?
Because I'm an alien.
Why?
Because I'm an alien.
Explain.
I can't explain.
Do you feel like, and I don't mean, you know, sometimes people think alien with the eyes and outer space and all that stuff, but you really feel like you're not of this planet?
I'm an alien.
Well, you know what?
And he also said something about letting an alien borrow his body for a day. Now, do y'all think he just randomly joking, or do he know something that we don't? Let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. What does the Illuminati eye mean? Now, we all seen the symbol of the Illuminati eye. But do y'all know what it actually means? Now, we see on the dollar bill that it's a pyramid with an eye floating above it. But we know pyramids are in Egypt. So what does a pyramid do on the USA dollar bill? That eye is symbolic to your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is your third eye. It's what connects your soul to your body. Now, our ancestors used to have it open naturally. Before slavery, they was in tune and had all the knowledge naturally. So you see how the eye is disconnected from the pyramid? That's symbolic to your pineal gland being disconnected from your body. Also meaning you are disconnected from your knowledge. So they put this on the dollar bill to mock you. This how they put ex-slave owners on the dollar bill. Just to show you how they still slave you with jobs, even after they did. So when y'all say the third eye demonic because the Illuminati uses the eye, remember that they got that from us. They are putting it in our face that they took our knowledge from us. That's why we're trying to get y'all to wake up. Follow for more. Here's some things that the creation of the pyramids proves to us. Number 1, astrology. Did you know the 3 largest pyramids of Giza align directly with the stars in the Orion constellation? It means the intelligent beings that created the pyramids understood astrology and the significance of the stars. Astrology is more than what people is making it seem. It's more than, oh, you're born on this day, that means you're this, you're that. It's actually really deep meanings behind it, but you won't know until you look into it for yourself. Number 2, the existence of giants or higher advanced technology. This is the size between a human and a pyramid. I tried to say that regular humans made that whole shit. It makes more sense. Humans making this? Actual giants making it. Lots of historical evidence that leads to the existence of giants. To the point where it's not even a conspiracy or a theory no more. I believe that giants made this shit way before I believe a human made it. And if not giants, it could have been sound waves. You could actually move things with the vibration and frequency of sound. And that leads me to my third point. It proves that we had a way higher connection with our intelligence. Y'all see how symmetrical this shit is? Imagine how advanced and intelligent you gotta be to make this whole pyramid perfectly symmetrical. This was before how-to YouTube videos. This was before school. This was all natural intelligence. Now the human race is at the point where we're on TikTok live acting like NPCs and AIs. The question is, how intelligent do we have the capability to be, and who still owns this intelligence, and what are they doing with it? I love y'all. Alright, we need to talk about what's happening in this world right now. Capitol Records has signed an artificial intelligence virtual rapper, FN Mega, becoming the world's first AI artist to sign with a major label. He has 10 million followers on TikTok. Rappers are pissed. Alright, so is it just me, or is it like AI technology is now replacing everything? Y'all know in some restaurants they're starting to add robotic waitress, but they don't even need waiters no more. They can have a whole robot to take their place. Have y'all seen these signs in a lot of restaurants and stores? We are cashless, no cash accepted. They will literally not serve you if you only have cash. They will not take your cash. They want everything to become digital. It's now normal to spend millions of dollars on a fucking picture. And have y'all heard about the robot company that will offer you $200,000 to put your face on a robot? Remember years ago when robots was a conspiracy and robots was just something to talk about for the future? Now it's 2022 and that shit is literally normal. Now I want to see something creepy. Have y'all ever wondered why Gen Z was the last letter of the alphabet? That's because Gen Z was the last real generation. That's when everything around was so natural, so authentic. Kids was going outside to play in the dirt and play games and shit. Now this new generation of kids is in the house playing video games all day. Surrounded by technology, don't want to go outside. Everybody just on social media trying to cancel people, censor people. It's like everything is so different now. Life just got a whole different vibe now. Y'all know what I mean. Now it's crazy because after Gen Z, there's a generation called Alpha. Did y'all know that Alpha meant the first or the beginning of something? Beginning of what? The fucking AI technology world. Everything is under technology because they can control technology. If everything was natural, they couldn't just be miles away and control us. I love y'all. Do y'all understand that we're living in reverse? Have y'all ever questioned how Earth looked before buildings and houses were made? This is how Earth naturally used to look, and this is Earth now. Filled with buildings, cell phone towers, and a lot more artificial shit. Have you ever thought about how they had to destroy nature to make man-made roads? And they made man-made roads so they can make man-made cars. Now, natural nature is being destroyed from man-made shit. And they also made man-made houses so now humans can stay in boxes all day. Why is that animals are free in nature and humans are supposed to be in boxes all day? It's now more normal to be in here than to be out in nature. And now it's normal to spend all our time playing video games and being on our phones, man-made devices. You can't even fathom what we would be doing all day if we didn't have no man-made shit. And it's crazy because that's the way we're supposed to be living anyway. Being natural, living the way that the creator sent us here to live in the first place. Now it's like everything is reversed. You know how in the Bible it says the devil roams the earth? The devil does not look like this. What the devil is the opposite of nature. Because if you live reverse, you now get lived. And if you take lived and you reverse that, you get the devil. That's all the devil is. It's the opposite of nature, the reverse way of life. That's why the Baphomet has boobs and a beard, and a man body with a goat head. Everything is just reverse. Now pay attention to the two serpents that's on this lap. That's symbolic to our Kundalini energy. We all have Kundalini energy within us. Well, of course, when the Baphomet is reversed. That's also why the World Health Organization uses a serpent, and that's why the hospital signs be having the snakes and shit. Take everything from us and reverse it. Before y'all say the Baphomet is not Satan, y'all gotta understand that it's just a depiction of Satan. The creator of the Baphomet was a Freemason. His name was Eliphas Levi. He drew the Baphomet to depict what Satan actually looked like. This is why you don't know all this stuff is because we have been taught what to think. Every single kid has to go through school and learn the same curriculum as been taught to the teachers. And then even before that, we have been taught religion by our parents. So we can't be born with a free mind. We have to learn other people's beliefs. Now, since this book tells you about God, Jesus, and the devil, you believe it like it's real. Speaking of things being reversed from nature, y'all realize to even get that book, you have to destroy nature, destroy trees to get paper for the book, and have to learn a language just to understand the Bible? Because if we were all born in nature and grew up in nature without anybody teaching us anything, we wouldn't understand any language. And God wouldn't send us all here to have to read a book to learn about him. You think animals know how to live and know what to do without reading a book? But humans are supposed to be the most intelligent species but can't even know how to live without reading a book. And that makes sense to you. It's time to wake up, man. I love y'all. Now let's talk about Blac Chyna. Now Blac Chyna has been known to be one of the celebrities that's in the Illuminati. She had a whole tattoo of the Baphomet. She's had a lot of kidnapping and sex trafficking allegations placed on her. And even her own mom says she's scared of her and feel like that she's been marked for a sacrifice. Now Blac Chyna recently just made a whole turnaround with her life. She's gotten her lip fillers and her BBL removed. And she also just got her Baphomet tattoo removed. Thank you, God, for saving me. Removing this Baphomet tattoo. I'm sending all the energy back to the owner. And not only that, she even exposed the meaning behind it. The goal is to create and spread chaos, abuse, and torment his victims, etc. The Baphomet is said to be a depiction of Satan. And Satan is just a manifestation of bad energy. It's not no big red man with horns. Now you gotta think about the people in power who worship the Baphomet. What is the statue doing in front of the Capitol building? Why do so many celebrities worship the Baphomet? Why does Lil Uzi Vert have a belt of satanic stars? All of this goes back to the people in power worshiping evil and having their celebrity puppets push agendas for them. How many celebrities you know that was completely normal before the fame? And now all of a sudden they all evil and all weird and doing all kinds of extra shit. It's because they are used to push agendas. This shit don't just be no random pattern. A lot of y'all still think this be conspiracies, but I love y'all. Let's talk about the root chakra. Now, your chakras are energy centers in the body, and a lot of y'all can't get out y'all first chakra, y'all lower self. When you in your root chakra, you're in hell. You're always living depressed. You're always living sad, angry. You're having depressing thoughts and don't know why. It's because the more that you maintain low vibrations such as hate, anger, jealousy, the more that you stay in that vibration. That's why a lot of y'all get mad and just stay mad the whole day, or you just can't stop being sad. You can't raise to your higher self because you always feed in low vibrations. Now, do y'all wonder why all these celebrities keep wearing red? Doja Cat came out with a whole red outfit. At the Grammys, it was all red themed and devil themed. They're not symbolizing the devil or fire or the Illuminati. They're symbolizing you being in your lower self, you living in hell. If you're spending every day in your lower self, living every day depressed, every day with anxiety, all these low emotions, you're living in hell. And the people that's in control of this earth does everything in their power to keep you in that state of mind. That's why it's always some tragic, depressing, fear-based shit getting pushed on the news. All the food that you eat is damaging your psychological state to the point where you don't even know why you're feeling sad or moody. Eating dead animals and shit lowers your frequency as a human. It keeps you at a low vibration. Everything in this world is meant to stop us from reaching our higher self. Stop being so attached to this world and start taking care of your mind, body, and soul before it's too late. Follow for more. I love y'all. Talk about the Matrix. Have you ever been in a plane and looked down and see how everything was just so symmetrical? You see how all these buildings are all lined up and how everything just looks like a map, like a maze map? This right here is a blueprint. What we are doing every day is living inside somebody's blueprint of their imagination for life. This was once a thought to have life like this, and it wasn't made by God. You realize that life was nothing but grass and nature and water? Where the fuck did all this concrete and buildings come from? You had to destroy nature, destroy grass to put concrete on top of it for artificial cars. So now this life is the new normal for Earth. Like I said, we're living out somebody's blueprint. We're living out somebody's manifestation. You are little minions of this government that is doing everything to get some money in our pocket. Shit that we don't want to do. All these people look like thousands of other people that has that same job. Like when they're at work, they are like bots. They're robots. They're programmed to do their job. They're in the same attire and everything. Black man gotta look like the white man to get accepted, to get a job from him. Same people that made the blueprint for our life, the same people that got us living how we're living now, is the same people that made food cost money. The same people that made food cost money is the same people that made money. The same people that makes the money is the same people that made your job so you can work to pay for things like food that you need to survive. Who will work if we could all survive off free food and water? They know that, so they have to have some type of control over us, to have us coming to them for everything. The reason why so many people just don't think this way is because they just think it's normal and then distract themselves with electronics, distractions. That's why humans just can't be bored. We can't be bored because we're so used to artificially made devices. Look at that. Let me point something out to y'all. Do y'all see how almost everything in this picture is a square? The camera, laptop, phone, almost everything is a square. Almost everything in your room is a square. Look around. Your window, your cabinets, your walls, door, all that shit. Look around in your room right now. Everything in this world that's shaped as a square is artificially made. In nature, where do you see any squares at? Oh, we got some right here, and that was human made so humans can walk over nature. Nature itself contains no squares. We are living in a fake world. Everybody is just so comfortable not knowing what they're doing on this planet, or not even knowing what this planet actually is. You have to break free from this world. It's not about to be the same. It's about to come crashing down, and you're about to be so affected from it because you're so attached to everything that's in this world. Love y'all. Alright, let's talk about CERN. I wasn't planning on making a video about this, but a lot of y'all keep asking me what's my thoughts on it, so fuck it. CERN is supposed to be this machine or device or whatever that's supposed to make our universes collide, or I don't know, I haven't read too much into it. There's a very evil agenda on whatever they're doing. They know something that we don't. I'm trying to take a look at the CERN logo. You all see the 666, the 3 6s, 1 6, 2 6, 3 6. Just pause it and look at it. First of all, I think I'm reaching it because why would they put 666 in the logo, right? It's not like the first time. 6, 6, and another 6. Look closely, pause it and look. Still reaching? At the Google Chrome sign. 6, 6, and another 6. Put this shit in our face all of the time. Pause and read this and tell me if this is all a coincidence. They're talking about 666, they're talking about the number of the beast, the devil number, 666. Why out of all numbers is that the devil number? Maybe because carbon-12 composed is 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. Us as black people have 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons in our skin. This is carbon. Yes, all life contains carbon, but this is literally all carbon, all melanin. That's why we look down on so much in this world. We're the evil ones, we're the bad ones, we're the devils. Did you know if you look in the Bible or anything, you won't find out one reason why the devil number is 666? This is just a wild coincidence. But I had to change locations. Anyway, do y'all see the statue that's in front of the CERN building? Y'all know who this is? This is a statue of the Hindu deity Shiva. Take a look at this. What is Shiva's role in the universe? Shiva's role is to destroy the universe in order to recreate it. CERN's mission is to help to uncover what the universe is made out of and how it works. I think this is just a coincidence. You have to put this shit in your face. How much longer until you finally see this shit for what it is? Like, nobody questions nothing. They put everything right in front of y'all. This is the main thing to remember. Do not be worried about this whole CERN shit. I told y'all to not worry about anything that you can't control. Just focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. If you eating healthy, if you taking care of yourself, if you showing love to others, you got nothing to worry about on this entire planet. Worry about what you can control. Love y'all. Now, this is what it means to be programmed, aka a bot, aka sleep. You don't remember coming to this earth. Out of nowhere, at like 3 or 4 years old, you gain consciousness of self. And then your parents enforced a religion or a belief system on you so you can have the truth about life. And then you're forced to go to school to learn corrupted knowledge about the world. And since this is the first information that you're receiving and you're so young, you think that's correct automatically. So as you get older in life, you don't even think to question that information. And now after you graduate, you get a job so you can have money to put food on the table. Because this is the only lifestyle that you know, you automatically think is normal. But you have to think about it. Every human has came here as a blank slate. We had no knowledge about anything. Why is that as soon as we come here, we already have our whole life planned for us? We have to go to school. We have to go to work. We have to do these things. Who's behind that and who gave them the power to do that? Because we think that's normal, we don't question it and we just go with the flow. And that's exactly why we are programmed. They don't want us waking up and seeing life for what it truly is. So So they constantly distract us and give us false information so we don't use our minds to freely think. They constantly promote tasty food because it's good to your taste buds but terrible for your body. Because the more bad food that you eat, it's the less that you can freely think. And you gotta think about how this entire world is ran by money. You gotta ask yourself, who made money? This same symbol that's on the top of the pyramid is on the dollar bill. So whoever is behind this symbol is behind money, aka behind the entire world. Why is that when I type in Illuminati, this same symbol pops up? What is the Illuminati? A secret society. Why is there a secret society running the world? Life is not what you think it is. Wake up. I love y'all.